Royal wonders, my people, this is indeed a royal wonder. From what we are hearing right now, allegedly, they said Igbi have promised Kabiyesi that if Kabiyesi will do this one for her, that she is going to help Kabiyesi and make sure that Queen Naomi returns back to the palace. According to her, allegedly, they said she told Kabiyesi that it is not a big deal, that is very easy for her to do, you know, to bring back Queen Naomi into the palace. That if Kabiyesi recalls very well, that she have promised Kabiyesi that Queen Naomi will not return as long as she is here. But if Kabiyesi will do what she wants him to do for her, that she is going to help Kabiyesi within the shortest period of time, that Queen Naomi will return back to the palace. That how it will happen, that Kabiyesi will be very, very surprised. Anyways, I don't know what to say, but we all know that that is story for the gods. Yes, it is story for the gods in the sense that you see this first position, it is very, very important to Igbi, and there is no how Igbi would want Queen Naomi to come back to the palace. Maybe she have find out that the one thing that Kabiyesi wish that happens is for Queen Naomi to return back to him. And with all his effort, he is unable to achieve it. And the reason is because Igbi is fighting. All these other Olories are fighting to make sure that she did not return. So no matter what Kabiyesi is doing, they will be doing their own to stop Kabiyesi's own. So, and for that reason, when it will happen is only when God says it is time. Now, Igbi had a serious showdown in business, according to what we are hearing. They said her plaza, a very big plaza in Okene, just got burnt. Serious one. They said everywhere. There is nothing to recover, you know. And we all know the situation of country this time. People are trying to feed, you know, let alone talking about how to go and build a new plaza now. Even though a lot of people are saying Igbi is rich, Igbi is rich. That plaza is one of those things that made her rich. That plaza, yes, she is collecting enough money from the people that is occupying that space for her. So, and now that that one is in trouble, at least the money that she's expecting from there by January the next year, she will not be getting it unless she is able to do something from now till then. Then people will come and still pay for the rent and everything. But money no be water at this point in her life. You know, there are certain times that she will say that money na water, money na nothing. When bigger problem have not come out. Right now is indeed a very big problem. And we are hearing that she went to Kabiyesi. She was begging Kabiyesi to please build new plaza for her in that Okene, in that land where that one happened. That if Kabiyesi will do that for her, that she is promising Kabiyesi that Queen Naomi will return back to the palace, and she will make sure of that. Is it if Queen Naomi return, she will start dragging position with you, or is it if Queen Naomi returns, you will leave the palace? Because we all know that your type is that one person who doesn't want anybody to be on top of her, as in her head, you know, play lord over her. And that is why she was so fast and smart to have taken the first position before Laide Badmus could come into the marriage. Even though Laide have not come on, but we all know that Kabiyesi is making plans on how to include her. If the information we are getting is true, I will never forget to tell you that these are all alleged information. Always bear that in mind. So we all know that Igbi, you see Igbi, this is just a way she's trying to see if she will be able to convince Kabiyesi to build that plaza for her. But is Kabiyesi going to buy the idea? That is the thing. But come to think of it, Kabiyesi desperately needs Queen Naomi back in his life with what we have been hearing. So let him not fall victim by trying to accept Igbi's terms and condition. Unless if that condition will be, after building the plaza for you, you will have to leave the marriage. Or if you will be in the marriage, you will never drag position with Queen. As a matter of fact, being in the marriage will not work. Because as long as she's there, she will use her jazz to put Kabiyesi in a situation that Kabiyesi will even forget Queen Naomi again and all of that. Because una know say juju get power o. But one thing I do know is that the power of God is more powerful than all of them. But one thing about that power of God is that sometimes we would want it to happen the way we want, and it will not be happening like that because our timing and that of God is not the same. I don't know if you understand what I mean. And God has given powers to all of these babalawos them. They get power. And God also allows them to exercise their powers. People will see that they have power. Their juju will be powerful and all of that. God will be watching, you know. But when the time comes, when the time is ripe, when God says this is the time, nothing, nothing will stop. You find out that all those juju that has been working before will stop working. But as human being, we might not understand it that we would want it to happen now. We want Queen Naomi to go back. We don't even know God's plan for her. We don't know if God is the one that allow all of this thing that is happening right now to be happening, you know. But one thing I do know is that if their destinies are that they are going to be together, definitely nothing will stop it. Whether Kabiyesi build a plaza for Igbi or not, Queen Naomi will return back to her matrimonial home when it is time. Then, if God said that her mission in the palace is finished, maybe her mission is just to come and give birth to a son and they go. Who are we to question God? The only thing we can only do is to pray to God. Let them reunite. Turn the heart of Kabiyesi. Let him start behaving in such a way that it will suit Queen Naomi so that they will be together as husband and wife. As for Igbi, promising to make Queen Naomi to return, Igbi might be thinking that it is her jazz that is stopping Queen Naomi from returning. But to me, it is not. Yes, it is not. It is still destiny that is playing. Yes, so one thing we should know in this life is if destiny will always take its cost, you know. And if your own is that you'll be happy at some point in your life, you'll not be happy. After everything, you'll be happy again. You cannot change it. We cannot change it. There is no how, even though God loves us so much, you see, in this life, even God faces trials and temptation. uh That is not to say that he did not triumph after everything. He became the winner. Yes, and that is how we are going to be victorious, no matter what we are facing in life today. As long as there is still life, there is hope. So Igbi, go and find a way to sort out yourself because to me, I don't want Kabiyesi to build that plaza for you. Stop deceiving yourself. You are not the one that is stopping Queen Naomi from returning. When God says it is time for her to return, she will return. That is my say. That is my stake. I don't know you guys. Whatever you think, share with us on the comment section. Don't forget that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Watch out for the next episode. And before that, subscribe to this channel, follow my page, and share my video. And don't forget that I love you guys. Bye. See you.